how to get pregnant fast. And in this video I'm going to talk about getting pregnant over the age of 35 and why you don't need to worry. As I've said in previous videos, I've had 4 children all over the age of 35, the last one at 44, and it's not as unusual as you might think. I'm going to give you the key facts in this video, but if you'd like a little bit more detail, you can check out the book that I've written to accompany this series, How to Get Pregnant Fast. It's available on Amazon. Okay, now a lot has been written about how our fertility falls off the edge of a cliff when we hit 35, but much of it is overstated. A lot of what is written is based on data collected from church birth records in rural France between 1670 and 1830, when life was a lot different to how it is now. Life expectancy was much shorter, there was no modern medicine, there was no indoor plumbing. This data isn't really relevant to how we live our lives today. More recent studies looking at conceiving has shown that for a group of 35 to 39-year-olds, 50% of those people were pregnant within 3 months of trying, 82% within a year of trying, and 90% within 2 years. A study in 2013 looking at 40 to 43-year-olds showed that 60% of that group were pregnant within 6 months of trying. And in the 1920s, this is interesting, in the 1920s, the average age for a woman to have her last baby was actually 42. So it would seem that it's only the last generation, the baby boomers, that has skewed our ideas about when people are getting pregnant. Okay, another piece of interesting information is that in the past, we previously thought that women were born with all of their egg cells. That was why age had such a massive impact on our fertility. However, recent research has shown that it's quite likely that women may produce egg cells throughout their reproductive years. Okay, another thing to keep in mind. Both environmental and genetic factors have an impact on our fertility. So our biological age, that's the age we are according to our birthday, and our chronological age, which is the age we are depending on how we've treated ourselves, aren't always equivalent. So if you're a bit older and trying to get pregnant, that's only half the story, because our chronological age can actually be manipulated through diet and lifestyle. Okay, a final fact about IVF. Now, IVF does favour younger women because it works best if your ovaries can produce lots of eggs all in one go. And this is less likely as you get older, but don't be discouraged, because if you've ruled out tubal and sperm issues, your best chance of conceiving is actually naturally. Okay, now, final thoughts. The further past 35 you are, the longer it may take you. But use the wisdom that you've accumulated during those extra years to measure your expectations, to cultivate your patience, and to try and hold on to hope. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you soon.